Schlatt, think about it this way. It's sort of like the immortal snail question. And have you guys heard of this? It's a TikTok trend right now.
What's the immortal snail?
It's basically like, would you like the choice of having immortality, but there is a snail that chases you for the rest of your quote unquote life, and if it touches you, you die. So
that's like the movie It Follows.
It is, but it's a snail. Dude, that movie.
And you're not having sex with anybody.
Nope.
And you're not immortal.
Right. True.
It just, so the concept of following is what you're talking about.
Honestly, it doesn't seem that hard. Just have 2 houses, right?
Dude, have 2 houses.
If you're fucking immortal, you have time, right? Like, whatever.
Does the snail know where you are at all times?
Yes,
oh yeah,
it's always moving towards you at all times.
Well, couldn't you trap it?
No.
That's what I think.
The snail goes through every obstacle.
What?
Like it's made of magma?
No, you can't.
Yeah, the snail goes through every obstacle. Yeah, it does. It's a snail.
You can't go through every obstacle.
It's fine.
If I 3D print a little,
it's as slow as a snail. It probably won't catch up.
Why am I not surprised that Charlie here is the defender of the snail?
Because the snail has not... TikTok did not invent the snail. The snail was prevalent before this. I've heard discourse of the snail. The snail is out there somewhere.
What world would I want to live in where a snail can walk through walls?
It's just the one snail, and it's after you.
And it's also...
I don't want to be immortal in that. I'd be anxious as hell all the time.
What is the death like, Charlie? You seem to know a lot about this question.
I'm telling you, the first second... I'd accept this if I didn't think that the snail had that kind of power. I'd be like, yeah, fucking give me that snail. I'll deal with it the first day.
There's nothing in this world
second I
you
build
can
that
do
enclosure,
to stop the snail. There's nothing.
The second I build that enclosure and I put it on top of the snail and I just see the head of the snail phase through it, like. I would
funnier if it's like everything in the way of the
cartoon
snail.
Acid, it just like melts.
Yeah, like, and then the snail just comes through. Like, what are you gonna fucking do about it, dude?
Dude, can you imagine waking up one morning and you sit up and you just see at the base of your door there's just a tiny hole burnt. You're like, oh fuck.
Or just a trail of slime.
Oh, yeah, maybe it does leave a trail. That'd be fun. I would. Snail. That seems like fun. That seems like a cool little mini game I could have going.
Yeah,
you could vlog it.
Game. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that you could avoid. It would just require a lot of sort of executive functioning management skills, which is to track the snail. I mean, I would probably work very hard to become as rich as possible to have people hired to be sort of the snail watchers.
I mean, even if you don't, you could just like set up like a fucking spy gear motion sensor. You know, you hear the snail, you're like, okay, time to run, and then you just go.
You get a ring for the snail. Yeah, but I mean, you know, I would maybe even hire a witch, perhaps.
Well, now you're just getting ridiculous.
This will never happen, Ted.
Ted.
What the fuck is your problem?
You're insane, man. Witches aren't real. Okay? Witches aren't real, dude. What the fuck?
Neither are indestructible snails.
Tell that to...
You gotta go, man. You gotta go.